All right, we are Friday, March 27th, and we're starting another day on the flatbed. This is where we're at so far. Got these pieces put in last time, got this ground down just a few minutes ago. I did put that piece across the top, just as simple as it can get. Just cut one long enough, which I didn't even get it big enough. I had to add that little piece right there to get it big enough on this side, but big enough to go from top to bottom, clamp in. Took the plasma cutter, run down that side right there. It's on the camera. Well, can't get that off. Plasma cutter, run down the side. Took the grinder, run down the side. Then I took this piece right here, held up there, and I'm gonna cut outside of the line on both of these, just to try to give it a little bit of extra room. And set y'all up and let y'all watch me do this side. This is probably the hardest piece on the whole truck, because not only does it curl back, but it curls back this way, and it's got to roll this way, because this is an inch further out than that end. So definitely a complex curve this way and that way. So this is the hardest piece on the whole truck. So we're gonna take our time and we're gonna get this one right. So set y'all up and let you watch. That's what we're looking at so far. It's a little bit funky right here, but I think when I trim that off, switch that around. I think when I trim that off, it'll smooth it up. It's got one little bit of a ridge right there, but I think I can beat that down, smooth that up. And then we'll take and cut it right here and put another piece down that'll come down to the bottom here. I took just regular old spray paint, did heat resistant paint for where the welds are gonna be, and then just regular old spray paint, just keep as much rust off of it as possible. This is my trough for my wires to go in, and then I've got little holes cut, if you can see there. I know you can see that one right there. I got little holes cut because I've got a work light gonna go here, brake light gonna go here on both sides. Got this little piece just from Lowe's. It's just a conduit, compression conduit fitting. And I think I'm just gonna be able to sneak that other piece right there on the outside of it. It's gonna be close, but I think I can. And then this wire here just to give it something to pull through when we go to pull our wire through. Got the other piece sitting up there. So that's what we're doing. Didn't film an intro yet, but that's what we're doing. All right, so we're starting another day on the flatbed. First thing I got to do is I put that 3/16 inch and a half by inch and a half across, and we've got to weld that in. So yeah, I think that's what we're going to use there. I'm going to see after we get it cut off. It may end up having to come out because it looks pretty bowed, but I don't know what we could put on there that wouldn't bow. There's just a lot of pressure in that back plate, but you know, that's what's going to be up against the truck. And if you look at it straight on, I mean, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. It's a little dished, if you can see that a little bit. I mean, it ain't terrible, but it's a little dished. So I'm gonna just get that tacked going across in a couple of spots, get that cut off where I can clamp it, and then tack that going across. Then we're gonna come back over here and keep working on our headache rack. I have decided, I kind of like the way that looks. I don't want it that big, obviously, but I think what I'm gonna do is come in about an inch and cut off about an inch here and leave an inch or inch and a half overhang. I'll probably take one of my pieces like that I've been using, one of these 1 inch wide, and lay that against it and go all the way around. And then from right here to right here, or maybe right here down, it'd look better from there. From there to there, taper that down where it meets, where it's completely cut right here. So taper that edge down. But I think that'll look cool. It'll give us a little bit of like limb protection or whatnot for our lights we're gonna put up here. A little bit of shading for the camera for sun angle and stuff like that. So I think it'll look good. Really like the way that profile is looking over here at that where it comes and tapers down. I really like the way that's looking. So we're gonna cut another piece for the bottom, trying to conserve. I've got that piece of 10 gauge plate and that piece of 10 gauge plate, and I've still got to do this side, the rest of this side, and all of this side from here down. So, and I've got to do these two back portions right here and over there. So I'm starting to run out of plate. I do have my doors. Those are the cutouts that I made for the doors. As long as I don't screw one of them up, they should fit well, because the door is obviously smaller than that, so I'll have to trim a little bit off of it. But that's the plan. Get that cut, and I'll probably go there and then all the way around. And then weld that piece across the back where I can clamp it all the way across, give it a little more sturdy, and then finish the headache rack, finish the cuts, finish. You know what they say, all we likes to do, finish. It's all we got left, just to finish up. Gotta do the back here. So I wanna get the headache rack done. I'm gonna pick it back up, put it back on the sawhorses so that I am not bending over while I do the doors. Then I'll work on the doors, and then we'll move forward from there. So I'll set y'all up over on the jack and we'll get started.